Let's talk about them. Going into the month of December, they had 4 wins on the season. They were all but wrote off. They had like a 2% chance of making the playoffs. Like, what in the world is going on? Since then, 4 games in a row. They have looked like a pretty damn good team. They're 8-8 on the season now. They have beaten the Bears, the Rams, Dolphins, and flexed on the Vikings, and they could get into the playoffs with a win over the Detroit Lions on Sunday. Now, factor crap, it is the best story of the NFL if the Green Bay Packers make the playoffs. This is kind of a double-edged sword, my man. This is a double-edged sword because it is a great story for the Green Bay Packers to make the playoffs. They have a better chance of going further in the playoffs than the Seahawks and then the Lions as well. Currently, the Seattle Seahawks do hold that number 7 seed. Lions are sitting at 8 and the Packers are sitting at 9, but obviously the Packers do have the best chance of getting in, win, and they're in. Lions got to beat the Packers and the Seahawks lost, and the Seahawks have to hope for a Packers loss and their win, and it's all kind of dicey after that. So would it be the best story ever? Of course it is awesome that a team has not lost in the month of December. They won 4 games in a row. They're doing great things. But didn't we all kind of expect the Green Bay Packers to be there? 13-3 the previous couple seasons, NFC championships, yada yada yada. Yes, they lost Devontae Adams, but they got a pretty good draft class and wide receivers in there. Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb. Like, we expected the Green Bay Packers to be there. Did anybody, let's flash back to August, did anybody truly expect the Seattle Seahawks to even be in playoff conversations, let alone they almost had their spot locked way early, and then they kind of fell off the cliff, just like the Titans did. And then the Lions, they started off, 0-6 or whatever it was, and they rattled off 6 in a row, and now they're like 500 in the last 4, but they're 8-8. So I got to go with crap. I think that the Packers story is great, going from 4-8 to 8-8 now, right? Becoming a outside chance into the front runners. But at the end of the day, we expected it. We did not expect the Lions to be there. We did not expect the Seahawks to be there. Hell, we didn't even expect the Saints to be there, right? And they have an outside chance of getting in again as well, too, I think. So, the Packers, the greatest story ever? No. That is 100% crap on that one. I would say a better story would be the Detroit Lions because of how they started the season out. 0-6 or 0-5 or whatever it was, right? Rattled off 6 wins in a row. Now they're sitting at 500. And what better way of beating an arch rival in the Green Bay Packers and making it into the playoffs?